What's up, everybody? This is Dime dropping NFL YouTube, and if you don't already know, Leonard Fournette was released by the Jaguars this morning. This is a kind of confusing move to me because he's still under contract. They could have just let him play out this year. They were forcing a trade. Doug Marrone, I don't like him as a coach. He's probably the worst coach in the league. I don't know every coach down the line 1 to 32, but I'm just going to assume he's the worst coach in the league because I have never heard of him doing anything good since 2017. And I don't think he thinks he's bigger than the players, and nobody thinks he's good at all. I don't understand why he acts like he's above everyone else. He got rid of Jalen Ramsey. He got rid of Leonard Fournette, obviously, Yannick Ngakoue. And although the Jalen Ramsey trade gave them good return, all the other ones have given them subpar return. Leonard Fournette, obviously, for nothing. And this is all because the coach thinks he's bigger than the players. And unless you're Bill Belichick, Mike Tomlin, Pete Carroll, or a top-end coach, you're not better than the players, especially when you're about to get fired in the next couple of years, because he's not going to be able to last in Jacksonville. That's a fact. Write me up for freezing cold takes on that one. He will be fired in the next couple of years. I think Minshew is the quarterback of the future there. I think Minshew will be successful eventually, but it's very, 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 very hard to be successful in Jacksonville, especially with Doug Marrone as a coach. So I think they need to find a new coach and build around Minshew for the future. For the two teams I think Leonard Fournette is most likely to go to, I think the Miami Dolphins have to be the first team because Brian Flores and the Dolphins have showed no wariness of going after free agents, especially top-end free agents that can boost their team in the short run, because Brian Flores doesn't support that tanking coming out of the New England system, and they signed a bunch of defensive talent out of the free agency pool this year, and you might as well add a guy in Leonard Fournette for a cheap price on offense, as Ryan Fitzpatrick isn't going to be ready for week 1 against that New England defense. So with Josh Rosen or Tua at the helm in Tua's rookie year, or Josh Rosen's first time playing in a while, you're going to need some extra offensive firepower, especially with Devontae Parker as your wide receiver 1. He's a good receiver, but he's not elite. He's not getting wide open every play for a quarterback, inexperienced quarterback to throw to. So they're going to need that offensive firepower. The second team who I think most people would enjoy the most him going to is the Buccaneers. Everyone knows that one offensive position that they need, that one offensive weapon, is a running back, and Leonard Fournette can provide that, especially in a Brady offense. He's not that great pass-catching back, but he can do it all, and just running it up the middle. He's better than LeGarrette Blount, who led the league in touchdowns back in New England, and he showed promise in the passing game, but with the Jaguars, there's not many times where the running back is getting a lot of action because they're not winning games. So he has to play from behind, and he's not that type of running back. I think he'd be very good for the Buccaneers to sign, but my first pick is going to be the Dolphins. And then in third and fourth place for signing him, I've got the Patriots and the Texans. They could both use a running back, but I don't think they're in position to trust a new player. I think they'll stick with David Johnson, and then in New England, they'll stick with Damian Harris, Sony Michel, James White, Rex Burkhead. They've got a bunch of backs there that they trust, so I think they'll stick with them. Thanks for coming out to this video. As always, join the Discord in the description. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you're here. Comment what you think about this Leonard Fournette situation. See you next time. Thanks for watching.